Do I have to pay estimated taxes? I get that question a lot, and it is kind of confusing. Here in the US, we are on a pay-as-you-go system. What that means is if you do not pay in taxes throughout the year and you pay it all in with your tax return, you are going to pay interest and penalties. So most people don't even realize that because if they're on a W-2, the taxes are just withheld. So you are paying as you go. But if you have a business or investment income, you might not be paying in enough. And so you might have to pay in what's called estimated taxes. So how much do you have to pay in? Well, the government says you don't have to pay in at all because we do allow people to have a balance due with their return. But what they say is you have to have paid in the lower of 100% of your last year's tax, 110% if your last year's AGI was over 150,000, or 90% of your current year's tax. If you have met that threshold, you will not pay an underpayment penalty. You could still have a balance due with your return, but you have the use of that money all the way until tax deadline the following year. Now, the government does not care where your tax payments come from. So if you have one W-2 job and you have a business, you can take all the withholding from your W-2 job and just use the cash from your business to spend for your everyday expenses. Or you could choose to pay estimated payments. They don't care as long as they get their money. Now, if you do decide to pay estimated payments, they are due quarterly, but they're not really even quarters. They are due April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th of the following year. And they cover January to March, and then April and May, and then June, July, August, and then the rest of the year. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's just how it works. Now, if you do owe estimated taxes, I strongly encourage you to make those payments online through the IRS website and through your state's revenue department website. I know with the IRS, you can even schedule them out so they are paid on the due date. You could just schedule it out and it's debited directly from your bank account. I think it's incredibly safe, and then you have a record in your IRS online account of what you paid. I recommend all my clients use that method. And so that's how it works. If you have questions or you're thinking about becoming self-employed and you want to kind of see how that looks, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to work with you.